does your arm extension restriction make your job more difficult? So what he's talking about, and I've been very public with this, is I'm limited to, I think, 25 degrees of elbow extension. 2016, first day at Big League camp, I got a little elbow discomfort and woke up, was like, ow, can't straighten my arm, couldn't throw. And the MRI revealed bone chips or bone spurs or loose body and all that good stuff, right? So I was just like, all right, F it. They were like, hey, your surgery is going to be a microscopic surgery. There's guys that come back from that in like 4 to 6 weeks. So I got the surgery in St. Louis, and I got to be very careful in how I word all this stuff. I'll preface by saying I don't mean any disrespect to anyone involved in that procedure, the rehab or whatever. It just kind of turned out, unfortunately, that I was in a sling a little bit longer than apparently I was supposed to. And I think what happened was the scar tissue like started to heal or whatever. Long story short, I never got my full elbow extension back. After you get that surgery, you're supposed to challenge your extension pretty quick. It's very different than like TJ, where, do you know how long you're in a brace for TJ? I'm not sure. You'll find out soon. But yeah, you're supposed to like get out of the sling and like challenge it. Long story short, I didn't, and I never got full range of motion back. Did it make my job harder or more difficult? Absolutely. So when I was coming back, I had a lot of setbacks because I basically had to learn how to rethrow. What? I had to relearn how to throw. The reason why was because when you are limited to the amount of elbow extension that you have, your shoulder has to internally rotate earlier. When I had full elbow extension, there was a different timing, and obviously during the throw, during the pitch mechanics, like we're talking about milliseconds. There's so many components to that happen in literally like no more than 3 seconds, right? So that was the process in which I found super frustrating, was the throwing. So I had to relearn how to throw in terms of the timing in which I initiated shoulder internal rotation. It wasn't really conscious either. It was just like the timing of my fingers behind the baseball at ball release was drastically different. So it took me a while. I remember coming back super frustrated and be like, I was cutting balls, I was arm side elevated, all this bull crap, and it was just like, eh. So that was my story. Again, no disrespect to anyone involved. Everything in life happens. And I'm super grateful for it. So the question that I'll phrase to Harmless is, does your double jointedness, is this where you thought I was going with it?
Yeah.
You did?
After I heard the arm.
Why did your voice change? Like you went from like all giddy, and then we turned on the mic, and then we turned on the camera. We turned on the camera, and he went straight business mode. He went like, oh yeah, so according to my calculations, my pull down was 105. All right. Does your double jointedness make it harder?
Oh, should we do it for reference how much I have?
Yeah, let's do a little reference.
So this is my left. I don't know if you guys can see the bend, but essentially...
Ew, dude, that's freaking me out.
All
right, so let's put our arms up. This is very safe. So that's my lack of extension. Go.
And then this is my over.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a problem. Heads up. Is that hard to throw?
I've noticed that if I stop throwing and then I get back into shape, especially in those times when I'm starting to throw a little harder and whatnot, making those jumps, like right here, kind of hurts.
Yeah.
Or like it gets like irritated for a while, and I have to like kind of break out of it for it's like a few weeks to a month maybe. But it's like right here, and I don't know if it's because I'm going like super hard there, and it's got, instead of just being like, okay, it stops, deaccelerate, it's got the extra little bit, so it goes hard. I don't know.
So let's insert a slow-mo at ball release of my throw and like do a split screen of your throw. I can't think of it off the top of my head, like seeing your throw in slow motion, but does it go double jointedness at release? Like extra extension?
I don't know. That would be a good thing to look at.
Yeah. Maybe that's why your changeup's so good sometimes.
Maybe. Because I get that extra little bit of like...
And that's probably why my Vulcan's better than like a straight change. No? But I was hoping for like a, yeah, dude, your
Yeah.
Vulcan's gross.
So disgusting.
But yeah, we'll insert those slow-mos at ball release here and moving on.